If you're an elementary student, each week in Google Classroom, you'll receive one document that has assignments for all of your core content areas. In middle school or for some high school classes, you'll have separate Google Classrooms for each one of your courses. So we're going to take a look at an elementary template and how to complete it, but the directions are the same for a secondary template, so you can learn from watching this video no matter what grade you're in. Let me go to classwork here at the top in Google Classroom, and this is where I can see everything that's been assigned to me. I'm going to select this assignment. It says elementary, week of March 30th. I can see my directions here. I can open the document straight from the assignment, or if I click view assignment, then I can see my work on this side. Either way will take you to the same document. So let's open this. So right now, we're looking at all of the students' assignments for the week of March 30th through April 3rd, all in one place. So you'll see that they have priority lessons in reading, writing, math, science, and social studies, and then they have supplemental lessons here. And we'll be adding enrichment lessons in the weeks to come. So a student can click on this lesson to jump directly to it, or they can just scroll down in the document to find their lesson. Each of these lessons should take 20 to 25 minutes to complete. Let's take a look at a few lessons. So lesson 1 for reading and writing this week, the focus is author's purpose, point of view, and then also inflectional endings. The read and watch section has students watching a video with one of our second grade teachers reading a mentor text. So they'll open this and click play.
Hi friends, good to see you all today.
And then the teacher will take them through the book and give them an example of what they're going to do next. Next you'll see it says log into Benchmark Workshop. This is where students will go to find their ebooks that they can work into. This is a link to Clever where they log in, and here are their login directions. The practice response section gives them directions about what they'll be doing once they log into Benchmark. In this case, read, locate, and highlight evidence of author's purpose and point of view for the rest of the text that our teacher was reading. Anywhere a student sees read, they're going to type answers directly into this document. So in this case, they would type in the evidence they found of author's purpose and point of view. Next, they'll read this short story benchmark that will be assigned to them, and they're looking for words that have the ed or ing ending, and they'll type their answers here. They'll practice reading, and then they'll mark it as done in Benchmark. And then they're done with lesson 1. Lesson 2 is similar. They're going to watch a lesson on realistic fiction, complete this practice response section, and again, when they see read, they need to type directly into the document. Then there's a reading and writing supplemental lesson that's focused on author's purpose. Now we move to the math lessons. You can see lesson 1. Here's the focus. Here's the read-watch section about watching a video. Practice and respond by completing these problems. So when students click on this, it's going to open up a worksheet. We understand that not everyone can print at home, so we're trying to find things that students can draw on their own notebook paper. So in this example, if you're not able to print this, students can draw this on notebook paper and then answer these questions in the blanks. Part 2 says to choose a journal prompt, which you'll see below. And then again, when they see read, they'll type directly into this document. So students will respond to these journal questions right here. You'll see lesson 2. Here's the focus, the read watch, and the practice respond. When they see read, students know they need to type into this document. And here's a mathematics supplemental lesson. For science, students are logging into STEMscope, so they'll follow that link, and if they need instructions, they can watch the login video. It tells them to go to their assignment page and read the picture vocabulary, then watch a video. There are questions in STEMscopes that go along with the video. They'll respond to those there. You can see the supplemental lesson. And then in social studies, students will be going into Studies Weekly online. here's the link and here's the login information, tells them exactly what to read and exactly how to practice and respond. Now students obviously are not completing these all in one day. They'll space them out throughout the week because they can work at their own pace. Whenever you need to come back to an assignment to keep working on it, Google Classroom and Google Drive save your work automatically. So you can just select classwork, select the assignment, and click on the document. And you'll be able to pick up working and you'll see all of the work that you've already done saved automatically in this document. A teacher can look at a student's work at any time. So if you call in for office hours and a student needs help, then a teacher can pull up their assignment in Google Classroom and take a look at it. When you're done with everything for the week, you'll click on the Turn In button up here in the top right-hand corner. It will give you one more option, and you'll click Turn In to finalize that you want to submit that assignment. So that's how you'll work through the district lesson template each week, and we'll work on refining and improving our lessons as we go based on the feedback that you give us about what works well for you as you're helping your student learn at home.